Hey there, welcome to Dive Bar Comedy, the only podcast where we do comedy straight from dive bars.
Yeah, definitely. We do comedy.
And wait a second. You didn't introduce yourself, GT.
GT.
This is GT.
This is GT. When I first came to the United States from Armenia, I couldn't speak one word of English. I couldn't express myself. I had to use my fingers.
Oh, now GT is so good with his fingers. He's been working so long.
I used
with
his
his
fingers to work for Donald Trump.
Okay. Anyway, GT's about to get deported. I'm Wild
Now
Joe.
my wife is going to deport me back to Armenia for voting for Donald Trump.
Oh, God. I'm Wild Joe. And, yeah, we have a lot of fun, me and GT. We are married, for those of you who don't know. And we're both comics. We've been on the comedy scene for a while now in L.A.
I'm all over the comedy scene. And I saw the most craziest thing the other day. I was parking my car by Flappers. And I saw, as I was
building the suspense. He knows how to build suspense.
As I was about to park my car, my van.
Yeah.
My creepy van.
Yeah, he has a big white cargo van.
Yeah. My white, creepy cargo van, which was a big thing on the Ding Dong show.
Yeah, they call it the rape van.
Yeah.
Don't park next to one. I never park next to one of those. I'm scared to park next to one. Those are the ones that will just abduct you. It's probably full of illegal immigrants. You can't say illegal. Can you say illegal immigrant? Yeah,
Why
you
not?
can.
Illegal immigrants. Why not?
Yeah, you can
Why
say
not?
it. Anyway, the horrible story in the news the other day, I think it was like 29 people this was in Europe, were found dead in a refrigerated truck. They were, I guess, bringing over illegal aliens in a refrigeration truck, and they all died. But why would you put the refrigerator on? It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it just automatically came on. The guy didn't know.
I don't know. But the guy's he was a 25-year-old guy, the guy driving, and he's facing charges. I think they were all from the Philippines. And they sent out...
In Europe?
Yeah, I forgot what country in Europe. Yeah, and then they sent out it might have been France. I forgot, but the couple of them sent text messages to their family like, "I'm sorry, my trip to Europe has failed. I can't breathe," and yeah, it's really sad.
Wow. So, anyways, as I was about to park my van, this was like 10:30 at night.
Okay.
I saw a homeless person come out of the tent from under the bridge.
Okay.
There was only usually one tent that was always there.
Okay.
And that person in the tent turned out to be
someone
a
you know?
comedian.
Who? Somebody that was on the way to the same open mic as you. Wow.
This comedian lives in the tent and goes out, does mics. He says he lives.
So convenient for him.
He
him.
always come up to me and says, "I'm one of your biggest fans. Every time you go on stage, I get so excited."
Wow.
A lot of people are so they either like you, they hate you, they really, really hate you.
Yeah.
Or they really like you. It's like one way or another.
Wow, GT, you're really going places. You and this homeless guy doing the same shows. You've made it.
And I'm not gonna give out who it was, but
he probably talks about being homeless in his comedy, doesn't he?
No, he hasn't.
Okay, well, at least that's good. At least he's not trying to milk it for laughs.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that they milk it for laughs, trying to talk about how homeless they are, and the audience just feels sorry for them. They're not laughing that much because they just feel sorry for them for not having a home.
A lot of comedians talk about being homeless.
Well, because they move out here and they just live in their car. They move out here from wherever they're from, and they don't bother to get a place or a job. They just live in their car because they don't have a job yet.
This guy was like saying, "Hey, I'm saving the money, and I'm using that towards excelling my comedy career."
Oh, I'm sure he's really excelling.
And then, but he hasn't been in the scene in a long time. Just probably 6 months. But and then he was telling me, I was like telling him, "Oh, aren't you cold in that tent?" He goes, "No, I got a heavy blanket. It's not that bad." And he was trying to convince me to join him or something.
Wow.
He was actually trying to convince me into getting a tent and pitching a tent next to him, like joining him and becoming like one of his buddies, tent buddies.
Wow.
You know, like he's like, hey, I want GT to join me in that tent. Like join me.
But he didn't know you had that comfy van. You could just put like an air mattress in the back of your van and you'd be good to go.
Yeah.
If all else fails.
If everything fails, I got my van.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like
you know what happens though is you get your van, you put your air mattress in, and then your registration is due and your tags expire. You get a ticket, you get towed, and then you lose your van, and that's how you end up homeless. That's what happens.
Right.
It's that registration that gets you.
Yeah. But anyways, I told him, well, why do so many people? You're not dirty like everybody else. You don't.
How does he clean? Does he have a gym membership?
24
hour fitness.
I even shook his hand. And I was like, hey, what's going on? Because he's a cool guy. I was like, and afterwards I gave him a fist pump because I was like, oh, yeah, you live in a tent.
Yeah.
You know, probably never wash your hands.
I'm sure he washes it. He probably uses the bathroom at Flappers. He's probably there every night doing open mics.
I'm more like, where do you piss?
Probably taking big dumps and doing all his bathroom activities there.
He pisses right under the bridge. It's no big deal.
What about showers, though?
Showers.
Does he belong to the gym?
I'm like, where do you use the bathrooms? He goes, just the restaurants all around.
What about showering though? That's the main problem.
He probably goes to some place. Oh, he goes down to downtown LA. He says he takes a shower in downtown LA.
Just to go downtown LA just to go take a shower.
Shelter, yes, supposedly, but I don't believe him. He probably goes to the gym.
Probably not very often.
He probably goes to the gym.
Well, I doubt
a lot of homeless people.
Why wouldn't he tell you?
A lot of homeless people at the gyms, huh?
Why wouldn't he just tell you if he belongs to a gym?
I think
there's nothing to be ashamed of. You belong to
I don't know where he takes the shower. I didn't really. He said he goes down to. So
you must have asked him.
Skid Row. He goes to Skid Row probably to grab a bite every so often.
Because that's where all the
free
services
food.
are.
Free food.
I see.
And they stop and give out all kinds of.
They probably have medical care and free phones and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. What a life.
Yeah, so I was like, how come so many homeless people litter and there's so much trash all over the place?
You asked him this? So he was like, it was like an ask a homeless guy.
Yeah, and he goes, because most of them do meth. And then
that's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of them are on meth. A lot of people on meth, and they slowly, their life kind of falls apart.
Yeah. He goes,
I think, did I mention it on this podcast? There was an article recently about this guy who went to Harvard and ended up on meth. Ended up homeless, and they made it like a big deal. It's like, how could this Harvard guy go homeless? And he said, well, I do meth 3 times a week, but that doesn't have anything to do with my situation. That's just a side thing, you know. But, I mean, it does have, that's basic denial of doing drugs, you know, that it does impact your situation, and he doesn't even realize. He went to Harvard, he graduated, he got a good job. Then he switched and started working in the porn industry, which at that time was lucrative. And then that fell apart because it's all free now. And then now he's on the streets doing meth. But he even has aunts or somebody that said that he could live with them, but he doesn't want to be a burden. But, you know, the thing is, if he moves in with his aunt, some old lady, he won't be able to be as free to do meth and live his lifestyle. So he chooses to stay on the streets.
A lot of comedians glamorize being homeless. They think, hey, look, I was homeless, and then I eventually made it.
Yeah.
But there's a comedian.
Well,
Tyler Perry, like he always glamorizes. Like I don't know if he's glamorizing, but I was sleeping in my
rags
car.
to riches.
Yeah, like rags to riches.
But you know, people sleeping in their car, that's not that abnormal. If you just moved somewhere and you don't have a place to stay yet, and you don't know anybody, you came out from the other side of the country and you came to LA. There might be a period of time where you slept in your car while you were getting your shit together. But to just stay in your car and to just stay homeless for long periods of time and never get a job. I mean, didn't you say unemployment under your man Trump is the lowest ever? I mean, couldn't they get a job somewhere? Yeah. It's going to ruin their comedy career. There was a comic, I forgot who it was, but some comic the other day got up on stage and said, look, I have a great job. I have a great job paying good money, 9 to 5. I just want to tell you all, there's no reason you can't have a job and do comedy too. And
even if you have a record, now Trump is getting rid of even that. Like he's trying to get rid of, hey, if you have a criminal record, then you can still get a job because it's holding a lot of good people back. So they probably messed up when they were young kids.
Well,
some girls got into certain things they shouldn't have gotten into. And
it depends what kind of job you're going for. I mean, like I think you were talking about banking. You know, you want to be careful in banking. You're dealing with people's money, so they don't want any thieves, you know, that are then going to get a job at the bank and somehow rob you. So that does make sense.
I mean, if you work at a bank, there's,
but
chance of you robbing a bank. I mean,
No,
they got
not
cameras,
like that
they
way,
got
but-
counters.
Just doing anything shady, sneaky, they don't want people that are shady and sneaky in positions where they could abuse the responsibility. So,
Like, for example, Uber drivers. You
Well,
definitely want to do a background check on Uber drivers.
yeah, because what if they're somebody that's had a violent past and they might assault their passengers? That's totally true. Anyway, we're getting ready for our show. And for those of you who catch this podcast right away, if you are free on Halloween night, we have a live show that'll be a lot of fun and a costume party.
Yeah, at the Liquid Zoo, you show up.
Liquid Zoo, that is in
8:30 p.m.
Van
No, it's
Nuys.
actually 9:30 p.m. Starts at 9:30.
Okay, 9:30, Halloween night in Van Nuys. Come to the Liquid Zoo. It's on Sepulveda.
And Sepulveda and Sherman Way.
Yeah, and it's $10 to get in, free parking. We'll have a costume contest, and we'll be dressed as something. We'll see.
You might even be able to get on the podcast.
Yeah. If you're interesting enough, and even if you're not, just come say hi to us because we love meeting our fans. And it should be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. Check out our comics this week and our interviews, and come see us live.
Hey guys, you need flooring because your floors got messed up during their last party. You need flooring because your dog urinated all over the place and it's all brown and stained and it's buckling and it's warping because of your dog. You were out doing comedy. No one was home. Well, log on to selectflooring.biz. Selectflooring.biz. B-I-Z. And hit them up. Call them up, say, hey, what your situation is. Yeah. We're back at the Liquid Zoo.
It's Wild Joe.
This is GT.
We're here with Keith Ray and RJ.
Hi there.
Hello.
How do you guys know each other?
We've just been friends since I moved back to town.
Oh, okay.
We met at the store.
Yeah.
Cool.
Late night at the store.
Yeah.
You guys carpooled. You carpooled all
You
the
guys
way
were
here.
doing a mic at the store, or we're just hanging out?
We were staying late to watch fucking Barris, I think.
Yeah, Don Barrett.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he
Late
closes out most nights.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
He does. Did he ever pull you guys on stage?
No,
Oh.
not me.
I ask a lot of questions.
You know, like from the audience, like a heckler style.
Yeah, he wants questions.
He likes it?
Yeah, he
Okay.
wants people to ask questions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, because I have so many.
He goes, what's your name? What high school did you go to?
Yeah.
You can tell
Yeah,
him.
you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. That is one of his lines. You're right. We, GT and I met. We already met, but we got to know each other through Don Barris too at the Ding Dong Show. We were
Oh,
both
really?
on the Ding Dong Show for a year.
Cool.
Yeah. In 2013, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
2014, maybe.
That's the show that I take people to when they come to LA and they're like, I want to see something that I can't see anywhere else. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
once you see it, you can't unsee it.
that's true.
It scared me. Every time I go up there, I'm like, I'm going to watch it this time. I just go up there and peek in, and then I'm like, you know what? This isn't for me. This is a nice scene.
I ended up on there. The first day I went to, somebody pulled me up there, and then they had Ari Shaffir pull out his balls on stage and had me
Yeah.
analyze
Highly
his
dis-
balls.
Whoa, that's wild.
He has pretty big balls.
Well, one is longer than the other, so I just kind of dryly analyzed it, and that really scored me a lot of points there. They were like, "Oh, can you come back every week?" I was like, "I guess so."
And just analyze people's balls. That would be dope.
So, Mista See's on the Ding Dong Show. You know Mista See, our host.
Mr. C, our host.
Oh,
That's where we
cool.
found him. Yeah, he's there every week.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. You guys should say hi to him next time you hang out there.
You hang out at the Improv a lot. You do the improv shows a lot. You go there every Tuesday and Sunday?
Not every week, but I try and go most weeks. Yeah, I like the improv. I just moved back last month, so I've been really hitting the clubs lately.
Where were you?
I was down in South Texas, living in Galveston Island.
Oh, okay.
Sounds cool.
Is there a lot of mics out there? A lot of open mics? A lot of comedy?
Up in Houston, yeah,
Houston.
but on the island, I was like the only comic. I ended up getting a residency.
Wow, you could probably
yeah.
get paid on that island, I bet.
Yeah, it actually pays.
We should all move to an island.
It's
take
interesting.
Jamaica.
I'll tell you, it's interesting living on that island because it's like an island, plus it's South Texas, so it's like
Wow.
very.
You have to take a boat to that island?
Yeah.
far?
If you go from the east side, you have to take a boat, but they also have a bridge that goes down to the middle of the island.
Wow.
How long is the boat ride?
About a half hour
Oh, wow.
from the Bolivar Peninsula.
Oh, did
You ever
other
get
comedians?
seasick?
No, not on the ferry. It's like a big parking lot that
Yeah.
floats.
Okay. Oh, because there's cars on there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you don't really think about Texas for a beach as a beach place, but
Yeah.
they do have beaches.
Yeah, I was about a mile off the beach. I spent most days there.
It's probably warm too because it's south. It's like south side of U.S.
Yeah, I was
Had
either.
an argument with Johnny Stewart once on whether if Texas was a landlocked state.
Really?
No.
Yes.
He thought it was a landlocked state.
Landlocked state, like
What?
argued to death. I'm like, it has a beach, it's a coastline.
Yeah. So
you
By
were
the
on the
Gulf.
right side of the argument.
Yes,
That's good.
on the right side of the argument. That shit was hilarious.
God, tell the Reverend to set his Bible down and pick up a fucking map once in a while.
That was
Jeez.
hilarious.
So yeah, GT and I, we met on the Ding Dong show through Don Barris, and we started hanging out doing open mics together and driving around carpooling together, and we ended up married. You think that you guys might end up married?
I doubt it.
I doubt that we're gonna get married.
I have a fear of commitment.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of
Are you guys
monogamy.
dating?
I want a woman that
We
can
weren't
take a
dating
punch.
Oh, I can definitely take a punch. That's not the
Oh,
problem.
okay.
I can
Well,
take a
then-
punch.
Well, then she's met all my qualifications.
That's easy.
But I don't want to give.
No.
Boys are icky.
All right. All
You
right.
know what I mean?
RJ's living a single life.
Yeah, I'm out here.
Have fun. Have fun.
So, do you guys usually do your podcast outside on the street here in Van Nuys?
Yeah, because inside there's usually music. Tonight, actually, I didn't hear any music, but yeah, we're on the street. We're on a flight path, it appears. There's a Van Nuys airport around here. I don't know if that's a private airport or what. But
It is.
I keep seeing small planes flying
It is
overhead.
a private airport, yeah.
So
The
that's
Van Nuys
classy.
airport's sick. The planes in there are awesome. Every plane there could house all the people living on the street around it, 100 times over.
Well,
It's
even
pretty
if
cool.
the plane didn't house the people, they could live in that hangar. Because have you ever been to the hangar's like a parking lot for planes?
Yeah.
And
They're
it's
huge.
They're huge. Obviously, they have to be. Anyway, all right, you guys, we've been talking about nothing for a while, but let's get your guys' social media, where people can find you online and hear about future shows.
Well, I'm on Instagram at Queefray,
Okay, how do you spell that?
Queefray.
All right, very very nice name. What about you, RJ?
I am RJ with the funny, and it's RJ_WITFDAFUNNY.
Okay. Oh, you got to be good at spelling to get these names right.
Yeah. But if you don't know how to spell queef, you're probably not going to be a fan of mine.
You got a lot of queef jokes in your repertoire. You should hook up with Tiffany Haddish. Her whole punchline was a queef for like the first I don't know how many years of her comedy
she
career.
was so great at queefing on command. I love.
shut
Have you ever
up.
seen Tiffany Haddish pussy fart in the microphone?
No.
Oh my god, so
She probably
gross.
doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah, and she's hanging out with Solange Knowles and shit.
Yeah.
so she's
Yeah.
not into that.
Wendy Williams.
That was her
She's not
punchline. That was
queefing.
her main punchline for years.
Oh yeah,
But
Stop
yeah.
it.
yeah.
She would just queef in the microphone. People howl.
I don't know
at it.
how
It's
people
great.
do that. We were actually talking about this. Like, how do you suck in the air? Anyway, well,
Okay, I can explain this rather crazily. You
Oh, wow, RJ knows.
You have to actually get in a certain position,
okay.
doggy style mainly.
No, but on stage, I'm saying.
I know, this is what she did before. She had to do that before.
Did your doggy style first?
Like bend over, get the air in.
Okay.
Oh no, she
Before-
can suck air on command. She can do it on command, just
Like
over,
on command.
just over and
Maybe
over
you
again.
get a lot of air
But you
in
know
the
what?
first
Well,
time.
she used. I know that she used to get finger banged by Chinese masseuses all the time.
Okay.
So that probably had her like worked
Open
out.
It in.
up.
Pumped
Worked
it in.
out. Yeah.
Pump in the
Yeah.
air.
No,
Wow.
you can just get it in.
Finger bang. That's how you gotta do. You gotta get weird like that.
I don't know. Mysteries. This is something to ask her if we ever get a celebrity interview with her.
What if the secret to success was like a finger banging by a Chinese chick like once a week?
Hey.
Fuck once a week. I'm trying to go
Like once
every
a
day.
You got that kind of money. $40 every time.
Okay. Little fingers.
Little fingers. What is
The
it?
nail.
What is it about the constant movement of little fingers? You know,
It's
just
freaky.
get you there.
It's freaky.
I don't know. That's interesting. It's a whole new topic. Let's talk about it next time because we're got to get on with the show.
Right
but
on.
you guys are awesome, and it was fun talking to you.
Hell yeah! Thanks.
Thank you guys.
Thanks a lot, guys. Hey guys, you need a party tent, you need a commercial tent, you need a tent because you have no garage? Well, log on to webtentsale.com, WEBTENTSALE.com, and check out our site. This site is designed for commercial tents, party tents, and anything but camping tents. So if you need a tent because you have a party and you need to buy it instead of renting it all the time, you're tired of throwing your money down the drain, well, go to our website, webtentsale.com, and check it out and order your tent right now.
Are you ready for the next comedian? Yeah. You goddamn right. Put your hands together for the KR. I love his name. He sounds like a football player that stabs people on the weekends. Show some love for Mr. Keith Ray.
Give it up for your host, everybody. That was. He's got some lung power, you know. Well, my name's Keith, and as you probably guessed, I live in a shed. So, I do. I live in a shed in Hollywood. You know, when I was growing up in Indiana, in the middle of a cornfield, I still had a house. You know, and when I was dreaming about moving off to Los Angeles one day, I didn't think I wouldn't get to have a house. You know, it's a shed. But there is a house that, like, the property with the shed on it, like, there is a house there. Other people live in the house. I have a few roommates in there. The shed is actually not the worst place to live in my house. I have another roommate who lives in a closet. Which is weird because most people move to LA to come out of the closet, you know, and he is, but it's not like a closet of like his emotions and fear of disappointing his parents and God. It's a closet, like you should put clothes in. Yeah, he's living his best life. Anyway, gay people nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like I love gay people. I've always had gay friends my entire life. My favorite uncle was gay. He still is gay, but he's just not as active as he used to be. He's getting kind of up there. Yeah, and apparently you're a little less cop crazy when you're got a stroke underneath your belt. You know. Anyway, I've always been I've made love to one of those women that come with a penis. You know, I'm an ally to the gay community, but it's just they're nasty. You know, it's like like it is kind of like how they fuck is gross. It's like what I'm saying. Like it's all you got shit on your dick. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I'm saying is nobody's sleeping in their wet spot. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. It just kind of makes sense why they get AIDS and stuff, you know, because of all the nastiness. I heard this comic just like last night. He was talking about when I was 19, I met this guy on Craigslist and went over to his house and I was sucking his dick and he just pulled out a meth pipe and started smoking it. And I was like, maybe that's why you're not getting hard, but I continued to blow him for like a half an hour. And it's like when I was 19, I don't think I would have done that. I'm not being judgy here. I'm just saying, like, where is your innocence, bro? Like, oh man, it makes me scared. I want to change what I'm talking about though. We had some fun with that. I want to tell you guys about the story because that really is true. You know, the first time I lived out here in California, I only learned two things. I mean, I recently moved back, but the first time I lived here, I only learned two things, and that is what goes up must go down. You know, cocaine related information, and the other thing, also cocaine related, is women wearing blue lipstick have penises. I found that one out the hard way. Okay, I was on the road with a buddy of mine, and we were in the green room after the show drinking our tip. They tipped us for the show in a liter bottle of Black Velvet whiskey. And I don't know if you guys have ever drank Black Velvet, but shit gets weird. And we were all working our way through that, and this girl was like making eyes at me. So I figured I'd pull my typical move. I followed her to the bathroom, and I waited for her to come out. When she came out, I was like, and she was like, want to go to my car? And I was like, sure. So I went to her car, and we did the deed. She blew me in the car, and I came back to the green room, and my buddies were all like, so where have you been? And I was like, I was getting head in the parking lot, because I'm a real bragger. Anyway, and they were like, from who? And I was like, that girl. And they were like, what girl? And I was like, the chubby Mexican chick. And they were like, that's not a girl. And they all started laughing at me. And that's when I got one of those stomach aches that you can only get from your own decisions. You guys remember those, like when you went to the principal's office, but for life? It was like, oh, this is like just what? And they all had a nice laugh, and it was cool. But, you know, I was wondering, like, why wouldn't she just tell me? You know? Like, it's now, that's something a fucking shower can't wash off. You know what I mean? That's just part of what I've done with my life now, forever. And I was like, how am I going to get over this experiential indigestion? And you probably guessed it. I let her blow me again. So, let me tell you the story. So the lady booked a show. So I hit her up to do her show, and the show paid $50. And I was thinking to myself, you know, $50 plus a blowjob, that's like $70. So, like, who can pass up a raise these days, you know? Anyway, a lot of things going on in the world today. People are interested in different things, like their ancestry. People real into ancestry these days. You got to say it that way. You don't want to say heritage. That sounds a little too southern. And you definitely don't want to say blood. Like blood, that just like I hate when I hear somebody say like I have Cherokee blood, and it's like, yeah, on your hands, white lady. You know? Like, who did your 23andMe? The Klan? Thanks, everybody. I'm Keith. And your host, ladies and gentlemen.
And now your host.
I got a couple more jokes. Well, I was just going to do another set real quick. Is that all right?
One more joke.
What? One more joke?
Yes.
Okay. So, my last girlfriend had this really weird phenomenon where her mouth and her pussy taste the same, which made me think her pussy had rotten teeth too.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. They all fell out. Thanks, everybody. I'm Keith.
Yeah.
Your host, everyone.
That's right, another round of applause for Keith. That's right, he did his thing. I like that last joke. Good stuff. You guys enjoy Keith?
Yeah.
Did Keith enjoy you? Hey, Keith, did you enjoy the crowd?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Round of applause for Keith and yourselves.
Attention all drinkers. Attention all drinkers. Do you like a smooth tasting vodka that goes down with no burn? How about Global Vodka, straight from Italy? check it out. You can find it at global-vodka.com. Not only does it have a smooth, great taste, it also is gluten-free and organic for you health nuts. So try Global Vodka. You can find it at global-vodka.com, or next time you're in LA, check it out at Universal Bar and Grill.
You ready for the Art Jesus, guys? Yeah. I said, are you ready for that motherfucker Art Jesus right now? Goddamn right, you goddamn right. So, put your hands together. Show some love for those who come to the spot. Alright, I'm drunk. So, you ready for RJ, guys? One more time. Oh. Alright, we're going to do some African shit. So we're going to do some call and response shit right now. So everybody, we'll be going. Put your hands together. Show some love for the RJ!
I love you, Elephant Man. Parachute it. The whole time he was breathing on the microphone, I was just like, man, I'm gonna get a pimple on my chin, man. That nigga gonna give me a fucking pimple. Give it up to the cultural appropriating twins. I really dig it. I'm not only that shit, I really did dig it. Because you made it your own. Good job. That's hard to do. Jerry Lewis tried that shit. He failed. Man. I haven't been invited to an orgy in a long time. You know what I mean? Like, they used to call them slumber parties. You know, when you're a kid, you get invited to orgies all the time because what else are you going to do at a slumber party besides hump your friends? You know what I mean? Well, your cousins, but mainly, like, friends later on. But, like, it starts off with your cousins. And we've all humped our cousins. Please grow up. Grow the fuck up. And kids, when you're a kid and you have like a humping fest with your friends, it's way different because you have a code. And you know what the code is? We're not going to talk about this anymore. You know what I mean? That code gets lost as an adult. Okay? It gets lost. Okay? When you're a kid, you can wake up the next morning after all night humping, eat cereal, go to church. You're fine. Everything is fine. You never talk about it again. You just continue your lives as friends. As adults, guess what the fuck happens? A bunch of fucking talking happens. Next thing you know, you're in a fucking Facebook relationship on accident. And the thing is with guys nowadays, I'm tired of men and their false sense of security. What makes you think that you're safe? You think you're safe because you have muscles and a gun? You're not safe. Okay, so we have to walk to our cars with mace and our keys between our fingers. Don't think that you're fucking safe, okay? Because half of you are being stalked right now and you don't even fucking know it. Okay? There's a bitch somewhere deep into your fucking emails. Deep in the emails, baby. All your little secrets. Okay, you are looking at a woman who's hacked into her ex's mother's fucking Instagram to get his Instagram information. Okay, that's the shit that we do. Okay, guess what? He still doesn't know about this shit to this fucking day. Guess what the fuck I found out? He was fucking the bitch at Chipotle. Okay? And my piss me off my whole thing is, what the fuck am I on the roster with the bitch at Chipotle? Okay, the Chipotle bitch. The bitch at Chipotle, like she's not even a manager. Okay, you are not getting free burritos. You are just fucking a bitch at Chipotle to fuck a bitch at Chipotle. That is fucking disgusting. And you need to grow the fuck up, sir. Not even a Victoria's Secret bitch. Not even a bitch that work at Victoria's Secret. You can tell when you could get a bitch that work at Bath and Body Works. You fucking with Chipotle, you fucking a bitch that worked at Panera. But you gon' fuck, you got me on the a big old burrito folding bitch. That's some fucked up shit. You need to step your dick game up, sir. That shit is gross. But it's true, you guys are too fucking comfortable. Too comfortable. And it's our fault. I think it's white girls' fault. It's white girls' fault. I'm putting this on white girls. I ain't taking the blame for this. White bitches and their fucking feminism. Fucking up feminism for the rest of us. Okay? I like to be subjugated sometimes. Okay? I like to walk into the workplace and be like, hey, Rach, nice tits. Thanks, I know. I know. Oh, you thought you had to make fun of me? You early now. You want to be on time? You want to be on time this time? You was late for everybody else, but for me, you want to be on time? I'm going to give you a little white back. You got a little white back? You want to be on time with me?
Black power.
Okay.
Black power.
You was running nigga time. CBT. Okay, no, you can't get me. Thanks, everybody. Woo!
Another round of applause for RJ. And just to say, as an African American, I'm supposed to be late. There's nothing wrong with me being late. That's what I was born to do.
Hey, ladies, you want some hot deals on sexy styles? Check out everydaysweetheart.com for everyday great deals on cute and sexy outfits, clubwear, mini dresses, leggings, sexy lingerie. And guys, feel free to stop by too and find something hot for the girl of your dreams. That's everydaysweetheart.com. And for 10% off, use the friend code TAKE10. That's TAKE10. Thanks a lot. Hey there, we are back with the Yardley brothers.
Woo! Hey,
Alex
what's up?
and Jake.
Yes. Can you tell who's who?
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever memorized who was who. And I don't know if I'd be able to figure it out if you changed outfits and stuff.
It's tricky. It's tricky. Even our friends have trouble telling us apart. We grew up with a girl. She knew us since like first grade. Still know her now. Cannot tell the difference.
Yeah.
So.
Could she ever tell the difference?
No,
Or is
I
it
don't
just because
never
you've
so.
changed between first grade to now?
No, she never really could.
Yeah, I don't think she could. She could never tell. It's tough.
Okay, if you had to describe the difference between you two, what would it be?
I'm more type A, I would say.
No,
Like, I'm more like-
looks-wise.
Well, that's tough. That's this one here.
Jake has a small scar on his nose.
I got a scar on my nose, and I got a
Oh,
gap.
come on.
I got a
Where's the
gap.
scar?
Right there.
Bottom gap.
See the
Oh,
scar on the
come
nose?
on.
Yeah.
I got a bottom
No wonder
gap.
nobody can hear you or tell you apart.
I know. It's tricky. But
Sorry, I said hear you because I'm listening to a beeping sound.
Alex has some skin, like under his eye there.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it's
You're like
Oh, come on.
That's
What
all.
do you mean?
That's all we got.
We're
That's
doing
all we
it. We're
got.
telling you what we got.
Okay.
You can't be upset with
Okay,
it.
okay.
That's all we got.
So Jake has a tiny, minuscule scar on his nose.
I have a
Oh,
minuscule
I
scar
can't even
on
see
my
it.
nose.
I'm going to have to look for it. What
Right
happened?
here.
You felt
My dog bit me when I was younger.
an asshole.
I know. Well, I
Kinda
was
dog.
I was being an asshole.
No,
actually.
we kind of we
I was like a
deserved it, yeah.
kid. I was like, I don't know, like 4, 5, like
What'd you do to
very
the dog?
young. I was yelling in his ear,
Oh.
and he would like react.
He was like an old golden retriever, and he
Yeah.
just like snapped, and he literally snapped.
He was
on
the
No,
best
because my
dog.
baby yelled in my ear the other day. My
Oh, no.
5-month-old baby,
Ah.
and there was like a puff of air that came out when he let out this yell, this like crying sound, and I think I ruptured my eardrum. Actually,
Oh.
it went right straight into my ear, and like I still feel pain like a week later.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I could feel it when it happened. I was like, damn it, like, you know, what are you gonna do to a baby?
5 months here.
5 months.
Yeah, I feel like
And
you
you
must have your
went-
hands full, huh?
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
That's
It's
what I
like,
hear. Yeah.
One of them tortures me in the daytime, and the other one tortures me at night, and it's
So you have 5 months
and 22 months.
Oh,
it's almost like having
it's like twins. Yeah.
Almost.
Irish twins.
Yeah, almost. Oh my God, I can't imagine having twins. When you have one, you realize how hard it is. And you're like, fuck this. Were you guys the first babies, or were they older?
Yeah,
they quit after us.
Yeah, our mom was
yeah.
like, oh boy,
Yeah,
this
done.
is too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. One is horrible.
Yeah,
Two,
yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, there was a story she has of like both of us. She's in a rocking chair, both over each shoulder. We're both throwing up. She's got throw up in her hair.
God.
And our dad comes home and she's like, "Hey, how is it?"
No, but honestly, that's like typical because I have barf all over me from the small one.
Right.
And then I finally changed the sheets, which I should do like way more often because they're barfing all over the bed all the time.
Yeah.
Then that very night in the clean sheets, we go to bed. I don't know how the older one just pees all over the bed, somehow wearing a diaper, but it was like as if she weren't. Like, sometimes she sleeps like doggy style, and then the pee just runs down her stomach, straight out of the diaper.
You should say that.
Anyway, I was like in a puddle of pee because I'm sleeping there too because they won't sleep alone and they're on top of me all night, and I had to do sheets. It's just horrible.
Yeah,
it's really rough.
They sound sweet.
A lot of
bodily
fluids. A lot of bodily fluids.
Well, so I've heard you get desensitized to it. You get really desensitized to it, and then you get used to all the throw up and the pee.
At that point yet?
Maybe you'll get there.
It's still always shock because you're trying to manage everything, and you're like, everything's ready. Like, okay, we finally got ready for bed, and then one of them will shit all of a sudden. And it's like, come on, you just took a bath.
Right.
We were just winding down, turn off the lights, and it's story time, and now you're gonna take a shit or whatever. It's always something, or you change their clothes and they barf on it, or it's like you can't really plan things the way you do when it's just yourself.
Yeah, there's always something coming up. I'll tell you what, though, when I try to make plans, I will often get ready for bed and then just take a huge shit too. So I can relate to that.
It's very relatable.
Yeah. Anyway, bless your mom. That's so sweet.
I know. She's a trooper.
Poor thing. Yeah, poor thing.
But the thing is, probably with you guys especially, but with anyone, that eventually they get old enough to play with each other, and hopefully that will take them off their mom's hands, and they can just entertain each other.
We got to that point after there was a point when we used to fight, and I remember we were still in cribs. We had separate cribs, and I got out of mine and into Alex's, and it was like a cage fight.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And I got coal for Christmas that year. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the shit was crazy.
Wow. Yeah, I heard about that too, that there's like a period of time where you're just refereeing.
Right, yeah.
Like they're always like, he bit
just
me.
splitting them up, yeah.
Oh, God. Anyway, all right. Well, have you guys been getting any new experiences being doing comedy together?
Yeah, we just got back. Yeah, that's just perfect segue. Perfect segue. We just got back from Big Fine. It's Flagstaff, Arizona.
Yeah, we're actually associate producers for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we just put that together. That was the last September 22nd, so whatever.
Yeah, we just got back.
On.
What's that?
You guys decide who gets on.
Among others. But they bring they bring on a bunch of comics from across the country, a couple people from Canada. They had industry people, so people that book some of the improvs just for laughs.
America's Got Talent.
How
like
they
industry
out there?
people.
Do you guys pay for the tickets, or
A lot of their stuff is paid, and then we are actually, because we're associate producers, we help with driving people. So we would actually, there's rental vans, so we'll drive them from the airport up to Flagstaff, which is like a 2-hour car ride.
Putting together venues. They have like side fun excursion type things during the day. So they'll do they did axe throwing one day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they did some other cool shit like that. They did
bowling
another day.
Podcast panels, which you could just ask these industry people, what do you look for when you book like your comedy festival and that kind of thing. So it's really, really beneficial for both comedians and the booking talent to see young talent up and coming that they wouldn't see elsewise. Yeah.
And a bunch of the venues in Flagstaff work with them, so they do promotional things. So then let's do shows there, and then they get kind of advertising and other things like that.
Yeah, the big names that came through were Jim Brewer and Jamie Kennedy, if you know who that is. Kind of
definitely
movie.
Heard of them.
Yeah. So Jamie Kennedy's starting into stand-up now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, next year we're going to have to apply.
Please, please. Yeah. And then you could do this podcast live if you want want to.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You can do your full 10-minute bit on baby shit. Yeah, your baby shit, and baby pee. Yeah,
I'll have the fight. The fighting will be ready by next year.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
All right, you guys. So where is your social media? Where can people find your show schedule and that kind of thing?
Yardley Comedy on Instagram. We're most active on Yardley Brothers website, and then Jake and Yardley.com. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem. Got to check in.
LA residents, are you tired of slippery floors? Are you afraid you might slip on your tile? Well, check out tightgripla.com. It's a local business coming out, surveying your floors, and treating it with a non-slip solution, a semi-permanent non-slip solution that will keep your floors safe, whether in the rain outdoors or indoors in the kitchen or bathroom areas that sometimes get wet and very slippery. So if you want safer floors and to not get injured while you're just walking around, check out tightgripla.com.
So you guys like twins? Do you guys like comedians? Are you ready for this next set of comedians? You got that right, so put your hands together. Clap, 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 clap for the Yardley Brothers!
Thank you.
That is the weirdest way to come on stage.
Do you guys like dreams? Yes, that was our opening bit. That'd be great. You guys, I am sacrificing. I actually had a collared shirt on. I'm actually freezing. I took it off because I didn't want to look too much like Alex.
That's for you guys.
That's the honest thing that I did.
Because we're twins, guys. We're identical twins, and you guys know what that means, right?
Right?
Come on.
Ladies.
Come on.
We know what that means.
Identical twins, you know what that means, right? It means
A couple of fellas.
one gym membership, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that means.
The guy at the front desk is like, wow, this guy's in here a lot. This guy's in here about twice as much as everybody else in here. And about half the games, I'd say. He's not seeing any progress. It's so weird.
God. Leg day again?
Is he doing leg day again? Why is Woody Harrelson's kid doing leg day again?
Unbelievable. Weird. 2 leg days, same day. Oh my God. Some people don't get one in.
This guy's doing two.
Diminishing return of results there. Also, that bird sound. Love those bird sounds. That first one. That's a peacock for sure. That is for sure a peacock sound.
Yeah, like a peacock. Yeah.
The way I know that is because I used to live next to a peacock.
Yeah.
So I know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And I know that it wakes up at 5 a.m. every morning. It really does. That's fun. Peacock humor? Okay. Great. Alex and I have been doing the duo for a while, which is great because we're big fans of hip-hop and just music in general. And in hip-hop, they've always got like a hype man. That's a lot of energy. And it's great in comedy because we can kind of just use that and then just kind of spice up a mundane joke, which is fun. I don't know if we're going to get that one. I actually have an Android. You guys Android people?
He's got one phone!
Okay. Yeah, my Galaxy did this weird thing the other day. It auto-corrected the word excited to unimpressed the other day. Excited, thank you. To unimpressed. So I texted my friend and I was like, yo man, I'm excited to see you. Ends up auto-correcting and he goes, yo man, I'm unimpressed seeing you, you piece of shit. And it was like,
fuck you, Gary!
Yeah, it's just a really negative phone. My phone did this other weird thing where it does this weird thing where it'll just text my ex-girlfriend. You guys have that problem?
He misses you!
Okay.
So much!
All right.
Whole family does!
Okay.
Okay. Too much?
Yeah.
All right, I'll bet that.
It's just getting back. That's a lot of feelings.
I'll bet that.
Okay. Yeah, my phone it'll do this thing. Usually on the weekends around midnight. Like right when the clock changes, it'll do this thing where it'll just call my ex-girlfriend, throw rocks through the window, beg for her back. You guys have that problem?
He's got commitment issues! Is that too much?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's too much? No, you be the hype man. You be the hype man, right?
Yeah, I'm just like
He's got it right. You be the hype man, right?
I'm just sad about it.
Yes.
Boop wop.
Good.
Stupid.
Good. See? Where my ladies at? She's not coming, Jake. She never did. Guys, I don't know a lot. I I'm a young, dumb kid, right?
Yeah!
Good. But I know this one thing. I know that crying and coming are the same thing, you guys.
Yeah!
Yeah. Crying and coming are the same thing, because at the beginning, you're filled with all this pent-up emotion, right?
So much
You're
emotion.
filled with all this pent-up emotion, and you just gotta get it out. And the second you release that bodily fluid, you're vacant with that emotion, and then you take the belt off your neck and you get out of a stranger's house, guys.
We've all been there.
Same thing.
We've all been there. That's not too dark for dive bar. That feels right on point.
No.
With this
That seems like a story about GT.
I love dive bar. This room feels like my old drug dealer's house. This old his bedroom. With this and the lights and the skeleton, it's just missing like just a mattress on the floor with no sheets. That's what it needs.
I miss Neil too.
It's a good time. I do like this one.
Halloween's coming up. Jake and I. Do you guys go to the parties anymore? You too old to go to Halloween?
Dress up?
You dress up at all? Yeah. No. Any noise at all.
Any auditory
means that you do. Okay, if you don't, Jake and I, our mom, she used to make our costumes for us when we were younger, right? We were little kids, and one time she made us SpongeBob and Patrick Star.
You could tell that by looking at us that we were Nickelodeon kids, right? You could tell that. You could tell, you're like, oh, those guys, they asked to be slimed at one point.
Oh, they've been slimed, yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
I love it. You didn't laugh, you're just like, yeah, pretty accurate. Pretty accurate.
Those guys look like they love board games.
Yeah, those guys fuck with board games.
So our mom, she made us a SpongeBob SquarePants outfit and a Patrick Star.
Oh.
But the show had just come out, so no one knew who those people were.
Yeah, we went to school and it was ridiculous. I remember going to school as a sponge,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, he's a sponge.
Yeah.
And poor. Great.
And I went into my class looking like Patrick Star, but it was just a big pink. I looked like a giant penis, basically. And then we had to walk around as a parade, right? This parade, we'd walk around the school, and all the parents would come and watch, and they'd be like, oh, look, Jimmy's a pirate, Johnny's an astronaut. Is that a sponge and a penis?
That's just a dick and a sponge.
Why are those kids a sponge and a penis?
Poorly crafted as well.
Yeah.
It was crazy, yeah. The PTO moms they were not fans of us, and our mom after that. And to make things worse, we said we're big fans of hip-hop and rap and stuff like that. At that time, the next year, Ludacris's Pimpin' All Over the World was really big. Really big song.
Abominable Ho Man, if you guys remember that.
Yeah, very good line.
At for one, okay, maybe two.
Yeah, but we're 4th grade, and all we wanted to be for Halloween was pimps. So we were still white at the time, and yeah, I know, it's just crazy. Ages so we went, and our mom, she just like bought us these costumes. She was done like making them, and we ended up going through the parade again. I remember having a diamond on the top of my cane, walking, and the PTO moms were like, was that the dude that was a dick last year? This is absurd.
What?
Unbelievable. All right, guys, that's our time. Thank you so much.
Give it up for you! I'm a comedian!
He's been giving so much energy to you!
Yeah!
Another round of applause for the Yardley brothers! Bam, bam, bam! You guys enjoy that shit? Yes. Couple of twins. Hey, ladies, you want to get a menage a trois with them? No? Okay. I'm just checking. I just want to make sure there's no lawsuits. You know, I'm from Philly. I'm a Bill Cosby guy, so I got to check. That's all. So another round of applause for the Yardley brothers, guys.
There's our show, Dive Bar Comedy.
Yeah, dive bar comedy. You know, a lot of folks don't like doing shows at dive bars, but when it comes to our shows, people want to do it. You know why?
Yeah.
Because our shows, it's not like a typical dive bar comedy or open mic.
Oh, it's real. It's raw.
It's booked show. It's a real booked
uncensored.
show. We have a podcast.
Yeah,
we made dive bar comedy cool.
Yeah, we're making it cool. I always like
really
dive bars.
Cool.
I always like dive bars. And for those of you listening, make sure you subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. It comes out every Wednesday at 12 a.m., which is basically Tuesday night. So subscribe. Dive Bar Comedy.
For sure.